Hello everyone, welcome to the world of robots. I am with Angel Anguluan.
Janelle Marione Candelaria.
And Kenneth Galang from 10 Newton. In selecting the correct materials to be used in a robot construction and design, it is important to know what will be the use or a function of a robot. There is an array of materials that can be used in constructing a robot using cardboard, uncooked spaghetti noodles, Lego bricks, titanium, and even carbon fiber casts.
Let us know more about the materials used for constructing a robot in this lesson. For numerous individuals, robots seem to imitate human movements like in the movies of Star Wars, Terminator, and Star Trek: The Next Generation. In any case, many of these robots have captured our hearts and creative imagination because some of them still exist in the realm of science fiction. Individuals still not have been able to create a robot with enough acceptable common sense to dependently connect with the real world.
Some robots work in extreme environments that are unsafe. However, a majority of them are given tasks that are important and assist us in making our lives a lot more easier. There are plenty of these robots that work in the field of mechanization, fabrication, industries, medicine, and space exploration. This makes the materials used in robot construction a vital procedure to successfully create a robot that are up to the task they are intended to do.
Robots are generally built of common materials. A few specialized robots for household applications, the space program, or other high-tech ventures may utilize titanium metal, auxiliary composites of carbon strands, and even as simple as a cardboard box. When selecting materials in robot construction, consider the following details: weight, movement, flexibility, and even price. This would mean asking questions like, does the robot need to be portable? Does it need to pick up materials? Does it need to squeeze in tight spaces? Does it need to roll or swim? Or even ask yourself, can I afford to buy the materials for my build? These are things to be considered before choosing the materials you need in your build. Some materials you can use to build your robot are the following: alloys that include brass and bronze, aluminum, Kevlar, polymers that include plastics, rubber, and steel.
The first one is alloy. An alloy is a material made up of two metals. It is used for structural purposes in robot construction. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. Bronze is a combination of copper and some other metals, but commonly tin. There may be instances that silicon, aluminum, and some other metals may have the same density as steel, and generally half of two-thirds its strength. Next is aluminum. Aluminum is a great material on the off chance that you're stressed in a robot's exterior getting corroded over time since aluminum does not rust. Be that as it may, it can erode in a few damp situations, so you might consider treating the surface to provide it with more security against other corrosion. Another thing that makes aluminum a well-known choice for robot exterior is that it can be polished to make a shiny surface. Aluminum makes the body pleasant to see, at the same time providing a tough and rugged covering.
Another material used in constructing a robot is Kevlar. Kevlar is a synthetic type of material used in bulletproof vests. A few of its characteristics make it worth applying for a robot exteriors. As well, you can use it as a shell on a robot that requires safeguarding from extreme temperatures. Numerous heat-resistant clothing includes Kevlar sewn into the material since it does not melt or drip when exposed to hot environments. And also, plastics. Plastics are polymers that are connected by a long chain of duplicate subunits made of natural compounds. Some of these chains are comprised of silicone that are arranged in special combinations. Plastics as a group tend to be waterproof, corrosion-free, and chemically safe from acids and bases. A few can be softened or dissolved by organic solvents. Numerous plastics can be made in transparent form, and this form a useful class of optical materials. In general, they are excellent electrical insulators and relatively poor conductors of heat.
Next is rubber and soft plastics. Rubber and soft plastics have seen a growing demand in commercial robots with flexible exteriors, such as human-like skin. Also, it's beneficial for robots that work with people to have delicate surfaces. Robots with elastic bodies are ordinarily safer than those made from harder materials. Furthermore, they work well for dealing with sensitive items like fruit and small plants. Soft robotic grippers adapt very well to such objects in pick and place tasks without harming them. And the last one, steel. Steel is one of the materials utilized most frequently by robot builders. This durable metal could be a perfect choice if you're building a robot that must stand unforgiving conditions. It's possible to solidify the steel between 100,000 and 300,000 pound force per square inch or psi in numerous cases. If you plan to harden the steel, look for some with high carbon content. More often than not, the more carbon atoms steel contains, the stronger it becomes through heat treatments.
It is important to choose the right material for the robot job. Your choice of material will affect its safety, durability, and even aesthetics.
Any design project should include considerations of how a robot will move, whether it will operate around people, what tasks will it perform, and the anticipated environment.
Alloys that include brass and bronze, aluminum, Kevlar, polymers and plastics, rubber, and steel are some of the materials to keep in mind when designing and building or constructing robots. Now, let us check what you have learned in this lesson. Get a piece of paper and answer the following questions. You may pause the video when answering. Number 1. Choosing the right material to be used when building a robot depends on what reason? A. The agility of the robot. B. The color of the robot. C. The role the robot will perform. D. The strength of the robot.
Number 2. Which of the following materials used in robot construction is an alloy of copper and zinc? A. Brass. B. Bronze. C. Kevlar. Or D. Steel. Number 3. Which of the following materials can be used as a human-like skin covering of a robot? A. Aluminum. B. Brass. C. Kevlar. Or D. Rubber.
Number 4. Which material is sewn into bulletproof vests? A. Copper, B. Kevlar, C. Plastic, or D. tin? Number 5. If you were asked to build a robot that is acid-proof and can survive extreme environmental temperatures, which material should you use? A. Aluminum and brass, B. Plastic and Kevlar, C. Rubber and bronze, or D. Steel and iron?
That's the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching.